ഇവരുടെ ഞാൻ എല്ലാവരും സോപ്പിട്ട് കഴിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഇങ്ങനെ മെഴുകുന്നാകുമ്പോ കയ്യിൽ മസാലയുടെ മസാലയുടെ മണം
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
very good evening. Yes, very good
Yes, good evening,
evening.
ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, very good evening. So, shall we start today's session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue with the same topic, what we have discussed last week. So, as per your request, I thought, no, let me know, discuss few more valuable resources with you. Um, so yeah. So without any delay, let's start. Okay. Image management and personal branding. We have already seen what is image management, how to manage your image in a corporate, in a professional setting, and what is professional branding, and the difference between the two. Okay. And so, no, let's dive deep into, no, what exactly is no image management and personal branding. And if you're not practicing any of this, or you maybe know working out on your image management, but you don't know, or you haven't stepped into this professional branding, or the vice versa, whatever it is to. So let's see, how to go with that. Okay, how to know set up your professional branding, how to know present yourself in a corporate setting, in a professional setting. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start with a case study. Now, there are no two friends fresh out of college, Salma and Christine, and uh, through campus interview, they have got no the campus placement. They work in ABC Solution, and both are no almost of a same character, same qualification and everything, and whereas Salma was no little introvert. Okay, so she's no very disciplined, and no she's very committed to her work. She shows no shows very no no expresses no very, I mean, the respect and everything, no to her colleagues, and no to her supervisors or managers whatsoever. She'll be on time to her work, and no she's completely no focused on her work, and no constantly no consistently she will no deliver the output, even sometimes even within the deadline. So she know she's not a person who's get going with, and not so extrovert, and she completely avoids the spotlight situations, when it comes to a teamwork or something. So she strongly believes, my work speaks everything, the work what I am doing, so that will communicate everything to others. So the result of my work, no my commitment, so that will communicate everything, no, to the management, to my colleagues, to everyone, okay, in the organization. So her contributions were very solid, but it was no largely unnoticed beyond her immediate task. On the other hand, Christine, she too was no same like Salma in the initial days, but after quite some time, no, after getting acquainted with no a very dynamic group of professionals, or whatsoever the reason may be, so she became no little energetic, very expressive, and no she became socially active, and she shared her ideas in the meetings, and volunteered for no any events or team activities no happening in the work, I mean in the organization. And she was always visible, to her colleagues and everyone. And through her technique, though her technical output, she's not as smart as Salma when it comes to work. Okay, so not as smart or not as knowledgeable as Salma, but her presence, Christine's presence and communication skills, no, everyone in the organization knows that Christine, no, existed. And when it came to annual performance, Christine was promoted to a team lead position because of her proactive communication and the ability to motivate others. Her no because of her no the lively and dynamic nature, and she would contribute more time on team building activities. And based on all these factors, she was promoted to team lead position. But on the other hand, Salma was deeply disappointed because no, she knows very well she has given her maximum to the organizational success, to meet the, I mean, meet the deadlines. Not even on time, no, before time she has met the deadlines. She has no given the best quality, whatever. and she was no like never absent, or no like she never came late. She has done her best no to the organization, and she became very disappointed, and she's like strongly felt her dedication and consistent performance have been overlooked. And so she made up her mind, no, like the management has not recognized my contributions, and she didn't know, like, voice her concerns, because she was an introvert. If she was an extrovert, she would have, no, like, asked her superior or team leader, no, like, why I haven't been promoted, why, no, like, my work is, no, like, not highlighted, my input is not highlighted. But since she was an introvert, she didn't voice her concerns, she didn't speak with anyone, and after some time, no, like she resigned from the organization. So this incident, it has no like raised important questions about the performance evaluation criteria. So on what criteria organizations no like spotlight an employee, and no like take the employee's name for no like promotion or transfer, or no like handling a big project, or no like appreciation, whatever it is, no like how the organization no like works on it, and the visibility bias, and no like do they really no like discriminate people, and the need to recognize diverse working styles. So though no like Christine was no like very dynamic, very lovely, she was no like the spotlight. I mean, no, she made herself no visible to everyone. But on the other hand, Salma was no like an exceptional professional, right? Like her contribution was no like much more. So both have no different working styles, but why only no like Christine was recognized and no like promoted, and why not Salma? So I have few questions for you. What was the appraisal process fair and balanced? And could the organization have retained Salma with better feedback or role clarity? And should leadership potential always outweigh the task itself? Yeah, so the questions are for you. Anyone can answer. You're welcome to answer. Yeah. And one more thing, what suggestion you will give to the HR department or the HR who has conducted the performance appraisal, and what suggestion you will give to Salma? Yes. Let's start with question number one. Was the appraisal process fair and balanced? Do you think? Is this how organizations function? Is this how performance appraisals are done? Yeah. Yes. Your answers.
The first question, once again, there is a background sound. Cannot hear
Yeah, yeah.
properly.
Let me mute that participant. Let me mute. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, you can answer. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Please answer. Was the appraisal process fair and balanced? Is this the way no the appraisal process happens in organizations, or does it differ no like from organization to organization? Does it differ, or is it no like more or less the same in all the companies? Yeah, what's your answer on it? Yes? No, no one is ready to answer? Yeah, what happens in your companies? How the appraisal process happens? Is this how it happens, or how it works? What the department, HR department, yeah, management actually looks no like in an employee.
Based on JD, a job description for
Mm-hmm.
particular position, they are evaluate their performance and the proactive action and the next stage of level of effort. Then they will
Mm-hmm.
put the mark based on the high or low or medium based on that
Okay,
doing the evaluation.
okay, okay. And what steps the no like the organization would have taken no to retain Salma? What are the other options for Salma no, the organization can give? So anyhow, already no like Christine is promoted as the team leader, so that position is filled. What remuneration can the organization give to Salma?
We can try once again one more task or some leading other departments, helping to other departments like that task or
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to try to
Okay.
Salma capability to do that job also.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Raghu Kumar. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can also give your feedback.
Ma'am, as long as I'm concerned here, when Salma was put her paper, put her resignation, it
Mm-hmm.
is a most important duty for the HR team or HR manager to call her for a kind of evaluation things to understand why she has done this one and to
Obviously,
understand her
obviously. Yeah.
concern. To understand her concern, how she is, whether she is able to adjust with the workload or kind of what is the problem exactly, they have to come to know, and the solution could have been given over there as well. And
Mm-hmm.
as you said, she is an introvert, and the cases, of course, in many organization, most of the people are new joinee or new people will be there, something like that. So always, it is not only the job of HR team or HR manager or HR whoever are concerned to keep an eye on all this kind of stuff. The concerned department,
Mm-hmm.
concerned team leader, who are related to her profiles and other things, it is also a responsibility of them to make the team, not to suffer for this kind of stuff. So there will be
Okay.
plenty of the concerns would have been raised against to her or something like that. It must have been happened. So it is not only the
Mm-hmm.
concern with any organizations to
let's
know why
consider
people.
let's consider it has happened. Let's consider it has happened. The HR no like spoke with Salma, and they tried to explain to her, since this role is no like going to be a very dynamic role, and it needs uh, an employee no like who can no like contribute more time no like communicating with the team members, coordinating with the team members, collaborating with the team members. So since that position demands those qualities, and no, like that's why Christian has been no like given that chance. Um, yeah, let's consider no that this has been communicated, but still, if Salma no like she is no like not ready to continue. So what suggestion
It
or
is
what
her.
initiative?
See, if she is not ready to continue with all providing the necessary task or the necessary different challenges or other things, it is her own choice of leaving. That is none of the HR or nobody can force us to be sit on the same kind of positions to continue. See,
Mhm.
once if they come
I
back
could
with the mindset,
understand.
if
I
they
could
come back with the
understand, but
yeah.
Salma is already exceptionally good in task. She is already exceptionally good in no like completing her task even before the time. So I don't think there is a no like another task has to be given no to test her ability, right? So then how no like the HR would have negotiated with her, because top talents no they shouldn't be no like let go of the organization. Okay, so it's the loss for the organization. It's not a loss for Salma. It's a loss for the organization to have a dedicated no
Organizations
like
or any
worker.
businessman is concerned here, they don't consider any employees in any organization. There will be the highest in their market level. So always there will be
Mm-hmm,
a newcomers will be there, and always new flows will be there, and always the new trainings, and the people will get trained. And this is a trend.
mm-hmm,
The trend cannot be set as the owners or the businessmen are concerned here. The businessmen are more mainly focusing on their the organization growth and how they are able to perform from their the own revenue, how to generate, and all this kind of stuff will be there. As far as the
okay.
board members or the kind of the organizations are concerned, the HR managers, it's as I told you, this is a regular process with them, and they
Mm-hmm,
knew it in the market. How the salary is specifically the salary is the concern for every HR manager, because the task was given to them to reduce the cost of
mm-hmm,
the things or whatever the cost has to be reduced in level of this the manpower management and other things. So
okay.
they are also bound to the particular the salary structures, and continue to be perform their level as well in front of the management is concerned. So they are also tied up.
Okay, okay. Just curious, are you working as a HR? Just
No, no.
curious.
No, no, I'm not
Okay,
working as an HR. So, but as far as the HR is also an employee in the organization, they are also
obviously.
having strict policies and procedure to be followed as per the organizations are concerned. So, they one up to the limit of their hand, they will stretch to the employees to retain it. No, none of the HR managers will have an intentions to either hire and remove the kind of the skill level of people.
That's right.
but
That's right.
uh, but when their hands are tied up and the strict policies has been already be in a place, so they cannot go beyond their SOPs, right? So it is also a concern with them.
Okay. Okay. So let's move on to the thanks for your feedback, Raghu Kumar.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's move on to the third question. Should leadership potential always outweigh task excellence? Yeah. What quality, like actually a leadership position, a leader has to have? Performing the task, completing the deadlines on time, and like submitting the reports, achieving the targets on time or before time, or it is always about communication and collaboration and these things. What do you think?
Ma'am, understanding the abilities and positive sides of a staff who working with
Mhm.
them and make a proper planning to finish on time.
Okay, 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 okay. Thank you. So yes, okay. Actually, like this case study, I usually discuss with my other management students as well. And I have got as we have as I have got the the solutions from your side, interesting solutions. Like I too have got from other learners as well. So yeah, one learner suggested she should have been if not team leader position, she should have been given another some senior position. She may be working as a software executive. She can be promoted as a senior software executive, or she can be given a rise in salary, or she could be promoted or transferred to another project or another branch or whatsoever, where uh, much communication with the team members is not necessary. For example, the documentation part, you don't have to have excellent communication skill, or you have to focuses on the documentation thing. You have a software, you have a system, you have a laptop, you are given a chair and a table whatsoever, so your complete concentration is on the documentation thing. Okay. You don't have to have an exceptional communication skill for that, or you don't have to be an extrovert for that. So such kind of positions and roles, they are available in the organization. So one of my learners suggested, since she is an introvert, she should have been transferred, given a position in such kind of project or a branch or whatsoever, process or whatsoever. And another one suggested, she would have given the a position, or she would have given the an opportunity to check the process, to monitor the whole process of the team. Though team leader does that, so team leader is much concentrated on motivating the team, and adjusting the timeline and everything. So since she is exceptionally good in she was completely task oriented, so the monitoring and evaluation process or the function, so that should have been given to her. So whatsoever, yeah, as you said, the department, the HR department or the management, they should have have a very clear communication, precise communication with Salma, and make sure, since she is a top talent, she's an exceptional, in her work, and make sure, a top talent like her, they shouldn't, leave just like that. Okay, and now organizations, are doing that. Before, no, it was not at all happening. Previously, the top management, they don't consider their operational level employees. They don't consider at all, if you want to stay, you stay, if you want to go, you go. So that was a scenario, 20, 30 years back. But especially, like after globalization and this corporate and MNCs, like came to existence, and like the culture, the organization culture itself has changed. So now the companies are trying to um, retain their like top talents or acquire top talents from other companies within the same industry. So that is what has happened. But from Salma's side also, like if you see from Salma's side, she has like few qualities, which doesn't fit to a a corporate culture, right? It's like she has to like come out of that like comfort zone. So her comfort zone was like working individually, and like she's not a like a show off person, or she's not a like a dynamic person who wants to like get in the spotlight situation. But since she is working in a corporate, or she is no like a professional or whatsoever, so she has to take some initiatives to come out of her comfort zone, or come out of her the safe zone, whatever she wherever she prefers to stay. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. Okay. So the power of personal branding. Why it is very important for the professionals, whichever profession you are, whether you are like an operational level person, or a managerial level person, or you are the like the the founder or the CEO, or whatever position you have in your organization. Why personal branding is very important for a professional. Okay, okay, fine. Let's go. So, many talented employees, they work tirelessly behind the scenes. This happens with almost every organizations, and like they deliver like exceptional results, but yet remain virtually unknown. They may be like exceptionally good in like the task, or whatever like roles or responsibilities they have been delegated with, but sometimes even the top management doesn't know such person exists in their own organization. They don't even know their name. They don't even know like what position like that person is holding, or know like what is the skill set of that person. They may not be knowing. Okay, so why? Because like then because of this, they miss the promotions, they overlook the opportunities, and watch less qualified colleagues advance simply because they were more visible. And personal branding, it is not about the ego, and it is not about the show off thing. Show off is something, attitude is something, but personal branding is something else. So it's all about taking control of your professional narrative and ensuring your contributions are recognized and valued. And why this is because skilled professionals, they are not like doing exceptionally good, but without recognition or advancement. And there is always a visibility gap. The top management, like you have to be visible to the top management in your organization. You have to be visible, like if possible, in the industry. So performance alone doesn't guarantee career growth. Perception also matters equally. So what is the solution for this? Strategic personal branding is the only solution, because it transforms how others perceive your value and expertise. So why like an employee like becomes introvert, or like does is not ready to be in the spotlight, is not ready to like present themselves in a corporate setup. They are not ready to like come out of their comfort zone. Why? First thing is fear of judgment. So what if people think I am bragging or being self promotional? That is the thing. Okay. And actually, the reality is sharing the expertise and helping others is a generosity, and not a show off or ego. And it's not an attitude as well. So those who judge are rarely your target audience. If you think like somebody is going to judge your no the reality, or judge your like the personal branding thing, so they are not your target audience. So you don't have to mind about. And next thing is like the misunderstanding. That is personal branding feels inauthentic and salesy. That is it may give you an idea that you're trying to sell yourself. But the reality is personal branding is a reputation management. You're trying to like build a reputation, and you're trying to build the space, or like a situation where how you want others to see you. You want others to perceive you in whichever way they want to perceive you, so that you're deciding. So you're already creating an impression. So why not be very intentional about it? And the third thing is you're waiting for a permission, no, from your managers or superiors. You'll be waiting, no, like let them ask me, let them involve me, let them know, like consider my, feedback as well. Then I will know, like open up my mouth, and then I will know, like give my statement or whatsoever. So I should wait until I am more senior or have more credentials. So that is not the reality. Actually, the reality is you don't need permission to share your journey. So start small, be authentic, and build the momentum consistently. So what are the key strategies? So these are the basic key strategies, but we will discuss about in detail, know how to go with the personal branding. So be authentically you. Trust is the first and no like foremost value or the factor no which everyone sees, trust. So this person is a trustworthy person. It can be no like based on the work you do, and it can be no the confidential information shared with you by your colleagues or by your seniors or whomsoever, or it can be no something they trust you no with something no hoping that you will complete it on time, or you will know like give your opinions no the actual opinions no with self integrity. So whatever it is, no, the trust, that is the most important factor. So if you're not like trying to build that trust, if other persons know see you as a trustworthy person, you don't have to know like be salesy, or you don't have to know like have a show off. So share the real stories from your journey, that is including failures, doubts, and lessons learned. Not purposefully, so but wherever you get the opportunity. Journey is not about your personal journey, it's all about your other no like the organizational journey. That is, if you have worked in no like other organization previously, you can share some event no some critical situation where you have no like handled the situation no in a very perfect way, or like how you have handled the situation no like and found a no like a solution. So that journey, your professional journey, you can share. And failures, you can even sometimes no share your failures, but be very specific no with whom you're sharing the failures. Not with everyone in your organization, not with everyone. They may know like take it as a no like the trump card. So don't do that. So only to those persons no those who you trust, or no with the top management very well you can share your failures, because no they want to know who you really are. So whoever is in the top management with your no like your company CEO, or no founder of your organization, or the president, vice presidents, whoever it is. So with those people, you can share your failure. Not just merely sharing your failure, you can even say no like what you have learned from that failure, what lesson you have learned, and how does that lesson no helping you no in the present process. So that thing you can share. So they will understand no like this person is not a person no like who will no recluse himself or herself no if a failure happens. They will see you as a hero or heroine or whatsoever. So no everyone no like goes through failure, everyone personally, professionally, no like everyone no like have that time, have a particular time no in the life no there will be some failure. So it's up to know like how you have no like what you have learned and how you have no like come out of the situation. So that failure no you can no share with them. And doubts, so whatever doubts you have about the structure of the company, about the roles, responsibilities, about your work, about no like job design or whatsoever, about a new process or a technology, don't keep your doubts for yourself. No, like openly you can ask, even though it is the silliest doubt, doesn't matter. But you have to open your mouth, you have to show that you're present in the organization. You can have to know like give your voice. Everyone should recognize your voice. That is more important in the organization. They should recognize your voice. If they hear your voice, immediately they should understand, okay, this person is speaking. So openly ask about doubts and lessons learned. So vulnerability creates connection and trust. You're sure that no like sometimes you are no like very strong and sometimes you're vulnerable. That is there is no like wrong in that. But you have to be very clear where you have to know like present yourself as a very strong person, and where you have to know like present yourself that you're also vulnerable. Clear? Then show up consistently. wherever no like you get the chance opportunity, so show that you exist in the organization. So post regularly about your expertise, insights, or professional journey. If there is a no like a platform within your organization where everyone can know like share their ideas or whatsoever, or otherwise no you have this social media platforms like LinkedIn or whatsoever, where you're connected with your your colleagues or your like seniors or whatsoever, like with everyone in the same industry, right? So post something about your expertise, what have you learned, and your insights and your professional journey. Like so this consistency builds familiarity and credibility over time. Third one is deliver genuine value. Don't just post something for the sake of like posting. Don't do that. Some crap you get it from the internet and keep on posting. Like don't do that. So your posting should be relatable to the profession you're in. Like um so imagine like you're working in or in say or a software company. You're working in a software company, so post something like which is related to the work whatever you're doing, or related to your industry, or related to your process. If you keep on posting like something related wherein like the psychology, or like about something religion, that is completely like that stuff like no one wants it, because that's a very professional setting. It's not a personal thing, like Facebook or like Twitter or whatever. That is something different. So organizational setup, that is very different. So create content you yourself want to read, save, and share. So focus on helping others solve problems and go. So whatever you post, that should be like a solution to a problem. Or you can like ask like for this is a problem, or this is the event, what is the solution for this you can like ask. So make yourself like available there, and engage very meaningfully. So build real relationships by responding very thoughtfully, asking questions, and connecting genuinely with your audience. If that audience is your colleagues, it may be in a board meeting, or it may be in a team meeting, or it could be like in the LinkedIn platform, or it could be in your organizational platform, whichever the platform the organization has provided you, where you could know like see everyone, every employee in your organization, wherever it is. So respond thoughtfully, and like ask doubts or questions whenever like wherever there is no necessity, and connect genuinely with your audience. So don't show up, don't like sell yourself, try to sell yourself, because you should be very genuine in asking questions, or whether it is like communication or whatsoever. And like you in the initial days, you may not be knowing like how to do this, but once you keep doing this, maybe in 3 to 6 months gap, you will know like get an idea when to know like share your post, when to share your ideas, when to know like speak about something, and know when to ask doubt, to whom you have to ask. So everything like there will be a clarity after some time. So how to start with this? How to go with the personal branding? So you may be from like different walks of life. You're based on your life experience, based on your attitudes, your values, beliefs. Each every one of like it has a different personality, right? Our personality is a mix up of our attitude, our ego, our values, our beliefs, and our culture. Everything mixed together. That is our personality. Okay. So every one of including myself, we may be having like different personalities, because we are diversified people. We are not from the same community, or same religion, or same ethnicity, or same race, or whatever it is. We are not like diversified people. So how to go with the personal branding? One of you, like many of us may be like introvert persons, and many of us may be like extrovert persons. Many of us like maybe like sometimes introvert, sometimes extrovert, and few of us may be very dynamic in nature, and like a few of us maybe like very like we recluse ourselves. Like we don't show up in the a platform, a common platform. We don't show up, like what we are doing, who we are. Sometimes, even our own organizational levels, different levels. They don't know, we are existing in the organization. They don't know our name. They don't know what role we are playing in the organization. They don't know which project or know which task we are performing in the organization. So how to go with the personal branding? Okay. So there are many ways to go. So let's see, like one by one, discuss one by one. So shift from doing the work to showing the impact. Okay. So can you get this concept? Doing the work. I am doing the work. This is my role. This is my designation. So the organization has given me this task. I am doing my task. So on a daily basis, I'm completing a task. So shift from that, from doing work to showing impact. So how can you do this? There are many examples, and link every task to a result, improvement, or benefit. Use metrics, comparisons, or qualitative outcomes. Keep the updates brief, short, structured, and relevant to business goals. For example, if your team leader is asking your feedback, you can say, you can give a feedback, like, I have completed the vendor follow up. I'm done with this task. I have completed it on time. So this is a normal way of like doing the work. This everyone does. Everyone does their task, right? But try this. I followed up with every vendor and reduced the delivery delays by 20%, ensuring uninterrupted operations. So here you're giving the result, and you're giving the quality outcome and the benefit. So what is the result? You have followed up. Okay. And what is the benefit? So uninterrupted operations will happen. And the quality outcome, so delivery delays has been reduced to 20%. So in this one phrase, you're highlighting that you have contributed to your organization. Okay, so that is how uh, personal branding it happens. So where to show the impact? Where and all you can show the impact? Team meetings. Make sure whenever you're giving this kind of an empathetical report that is showing the impact, make sure you're giving it in front of an audience, not just only with your team leader. Your team leader, or your your supervisor, your manager, or if you're already a manager, you're reporting to one particular head, they may easily forget it. They may they don't take it very serious. They may not take it very serious. So make sure you're highlighting this in the team meetings or with an audience. Okay, so weekly status updates, sometimes status updates will be asked through online or offline or wherever, doing when performance appraisal happens, and when sending an email summary to managers or to your supervisor or whatsoever. So you're giving a feedback. Whenever you're giving a feedback, make sure so you're changing the phrase, the way you answer, the way you give the feedback. So why this shift matters? Positions you as a result oriented person and not just task oriented. Okay, so they don't have to see you as a task completion machine. You're not a machine, you're a human, right? So you're a result oriented person, not just a task oriented person. And it helps your supervisors or seniors easily justify your performance and growth. And it builds visibility, credibility, and the leadership perception. So, in short, professionals who grow faster are not always the busiest. They are the ones who make their impact visible. Okay, so this point is clear. Yeah, we'll move on. Okay, so prepare your voice in advance. Many of us attend the meetings or team meetings or board meetings or online virtual meetings or whatsoever, whether it is a one-on-one meeting or a group meeting, team meeting, whatsoever. We don't prepare. Okay, so only few roles, few of you who may be performing a particular role will be prepared. For example, if I am working in the marketing team, okay, I'm working in the marketing team, I have to be prepared for each and every meeting, right? I have to be very prepared. I should have all the matrices in hand, all the results in hand, how many customers I have contacted, what was the result, what was the feedback or the answer given by each potential customer or whatsoever, and what is the possibility of converting the conversion ratio or whatsoever, and how many customers has given like another time to meet with them, where I have to meet with them. So all these things I should be keeping it ready in hand before like going for any team meeting with my team. Okay, but other than that, many of us, we may be in different professions. Most of the times we are not prepared for the meeting. What does it mean, not prepared for the meeting? If you know why the meeting is like being conducted, why the meeting is going to happen, what is the objective of the meeting, purpose of the meeting, why it is being conducted, and who is going to like conduct the meeting. So if you know these two factors, you can well prepare yourself. Okay, so how to prepare very effectively? Review the agenda and identify where your expertise is relevant. Whenever your role or your designation, your task has been discussed in the meeting, make sure you're like giving your voice. Frame one insight, suggestion, or clarification question. Ask anything. Either it should be an insight giving to your team members, or you're like giving a suggestion, or like you're asking for a clarification. Okay. And note supporting facts, examples, or data points. Believe me, anyone, any profession who attends a meeting, whether it's virtual or like an in-person meeting, who attends a meeting with a notepad and a pen will definitely like will be in the spotlight of the seniors, whoever is conducting the meeting. This like this is very true. But many of us don't like attend the meeting, like with notepad on pen and all, right? Many of us don't. Unless and otherwise, we are asked to. But whenever you attend a meeting, make sure the conductor of the meeting, whoever is conducting the meeting. So in front of them, in their eyes, they should see you. Be ready with a notepad and a pen. It actually works. It actually works. So note supporting facts, examples, or data points. Don't just be with a pen and a notepad. So whenever you feel like noting down something very important, and when you're the meeting conductor, team leader or manager or the CEO, whomsoever. So when they are stressing some important points, make sure you're taking the notes. Make sure you're mentioning that those points, in the notepad. So they will realize, they will understand that you are seriously like attending the meeting, and whichever they feel very serious and communicating with you, so you're also taking in a very serious way. Okay, so they feel like you are like part of the meeting. Okay, so you're not some person who is isolated or who like thinking something else when the person is speaking. So they will feel like that integration part within you. So practice phrasing it in one or two concise sentences. And many of us will be having something to say. We want something to say. We want something to communicate, but the words won't come out of our mouth. Why it is happening? Because of fear. The first fear is the formation of the phrases or words. Okay. Whether whether my when I like ask this in English, like whether there would be any grammatical mistakes or whether everyone would laugh. So not clear communication, one thing. And the second thing is what if it is not being answered, or what if other team members think that I'm not asking a genuine question. What if they make fun of me, or the team leader, or whomsoever is conducting the meeting? What if they make fun of me, or what if they think this is the silliest question? So these fears we always have in mind. And one more fear we have, as we discussed previously, we may fear like, am I the right person to question this? Am I right person to give this suggestion? Am I the right person to give this clarification or ask for clarification? Okay, so what you have to do, gain up your confidence. So always have like 2 3 things to specify, to suggest, or to ask. Okay, and if you're not getting the words, if you're not like if you're not able to uh, like phrase something, okay, something which you want to genuinely ask, note it down. And make a note of important terms which is related to that suggestion or to that clarification, the important terms. So note it down, and with those terms you can like form a phrase, form a sentence, and you can ask. So that's why you should always have a notepad and a pen. You can like easily note down those terms, phrases and like convert those terms into like a phrase or a sentence or whatsoever. So, like these, in this way, you can prepare effectively. So, for example, you can say, like, I would like to add a quick observation based on the last quarter's data. Not exactly the same dialogue, but whatever comes to you. But the concept is the same. So, I would like to like add a quick observation, or I would like to add a point. Simply, I would like to add a point based on the last quarter's data or whatever. One risk we may want to consider, you're giving here a suggestion. Okay, you're speaking about one risk on something your no the team, the meeting conductor has spoken about. So you're giving a suggestion. And can we clarify? You're asking for a clarification. Can we clarify how this change impacts downstream teams? So these kind of like contributions, you can like actually give in team meetings. How this works and why this works. Contributions feel very natural and not forced. It is especially for introverts, and you speak with clarity and purpose because you're already prepared for that, and it builds a reputation for being thoughtful and prepared. So they will notice that you're actually like involved in the meeting. Okay, so you're ready to take up a responsibility. So that is what the meeting conductor would feel. So where this habit helps most, usually like in team meetings, project review meetings, cross-functional discussions, and any leadership updates, especially in performance appraisals and client during client or stakeholder calls. This will help you. So preparing your voice in advance shifts you from passive attendance to intentional participation, making you visible, confident, and valued without changing who you are. So next, master the art of concise speaking. Don't just like speak for the sake of speaking. Don't just speak for the sake of communication. No, never ever do that. Okay. So they should see you that like as such, you're a person who opens up only if there is like an necessity. You're not a person who's a chatterbox. You're not a person who's like very like communicative. You're not a person who is like always like making interruptions during the team meeting. No, they shouldn't see you in those ways. They should see you as a person who always opens the mouth whenever, wherever, it is necessary. Only if it is necessary, or otherwise, you maintain silence. You remain silent. You just watch what is happening in the meeting. Make sure you're taking notes. Be with the no, be always be ready with a notepad and a pen, or a diary and a pen, whatever you have, whatever resources you have. Make sure you're noting it down. Make sure they are watching you. You're like when you're making notes, and make sure you're forming questions, phrasing the questions, or like asking for clarifications, whatsoever. So, and master the art of concise speaking. So, how to apply this in the meeting? State the issue or context in one line. Don't speak for like minutes and hours. Don't give more explanation. Don't give more clarification. So, if you have 10 points to clarify, if you have 10 points to like give suggestions, like list out the top three. Don't ask all the 10 points. Okay, don't discuss all the 10 points. List out the top three. They shouldn't see you as a chatterbox. That's what like I was stressing in the first. So briefly explain the action taken or suggestion, and end with an outcome, impact, or expected result. So make this very, very simple but very concise. Simple but concise. So for example, instead of like communicating like we were facing some issues with vendor timelines, and after multiple discussions and follow-ups, we tried to few approaches. Instead of like extending your communication like this, you can like speak concisely such: vendor delays were impacting our schedules. We revised the follow-up protocols, and which reduced turnaround time by 15%. Simple, concise but simple. So how to stay concise? Like there are few techniques. Prepare the key points in advance. Avoid unnecessary background unless asked. Okay, so speak concise. Don't elaborate the things. Use numbers, outcomes, decisions where possible. Whenever your communication has some matrices, that is percentage in the results or like whatsoever, as outcomes as percentage or in decimal forms, when you're using numbers, it will be noted, it will be noticed. So always keep this in mind. Don't just vaguely give suggestions. Don't just like vaguely give the possible outcomes. Always speak in numbers. Give a like some precise or concise like expected results, and let it be in numbers, let it be in percentage, or let it be in numbers or whatsoever. Use the decimals for this reason. Okay. And pause instead of filling the silence. Okay, so wherever you want to pause, you can pause. And why concise speaking builds presence? It makes you sound confident and composed, and it keeps meetings very focused and productive, and it helps learners quickly grasp your value and insights. And it's very true, whenever you speak something in numbers, it will be noted, it will be noticed. You will be noticed. Professionals who master concise speaking are heard more often, not because they speak louder, but because they speak with a purpose. Okay. Then volunteer for high visibility micro roles. Now, many of us know like we don't like to do micro roles, small things, okay, and we may not be paid for that. That is like actively taking part in an event, or like coordinating an organizational event, like a celebration, whatsoever. Like we don't know like most of us don't take part in micro roles, especially if we are introverts. Okay, we don't actively like go for that, but hereafter you have to like change that if you're such a person. So involve actively like volunteer like involve yourself in micro roles which has high visibility. Everyone should notice you, that you're like actively participating in these micro roles. You're not expecting anything out of it, but like all you want to do is like coordinate and collaborate with your other team members. They have to notice it. So examples of high visibility micro roles: preparing and sharing concise meeting minutes with clear action items that you can do, or coordinating client or stakeholder follow-ups that you can do, or maintaining the dashboards, trackers, or progress reports, or leading a pilot task, trial run, short-term initiative, or even if it is like a taking part in an event, coordinating an event, giving a helping hand in an event, you can do it. So why these roles matter? They signal ownership and accountability, and they build trust with leaders through consistent delivery, and they create natural opportunities to interact with the decision makers. And maybe your team leader may introduce you, like directly to your CEO. Yeah, that also happens. That has happened actually. So when like actively like volunteer for like micro roles, which has higher visibility. So, how to approach it very smartly? Choose roles aligned with your strengths or learning goals. So, if you are like, if you have that strength, if you know that no, you can do it, go with it, and set clear expectations and timelines. Communicate updates proactively and very briefly, and close the loops by highlighting the outcomes and not just activity. For example, you can say, I can take the ownership of this tracker, or I can take ownership of this particular task and share the weekly updates so we have a clear visibility on progress. Okay, this is something, an extra responsibility you're taking in the organization. That is understood. That may consume some time. It may consume your valuable time. It may consume your energy. It may consume your skill set. Yes, it is understood, but it works. It works in a professional setting. You will be noticed. So over the time, these micro roles compound into macro recognition. When leaders look for someone dependable to handle larger responsibilities, your name comes up organically and credibly. Your face, no, it strikes in their mind. Okay. Okay, so then build cross-functional connections. Don't just be visible, no, within your team only for your team members. Don't be just visible, no, like only for your, no, like project members or project, colleagues. Don't do that. Or don't just be visible, no, only for your departmental colleagues. Be visible everywhere. So why cross-functional connections matter? Faster problem resolution through the right internal contacts. and broader business perspectives beyond your role, and reduced delays caused by miscommunications or handoffs. So if your team leader is if your superior is communicating something and that communication has come from another department, if you're cross-functional person, you can directly clarify with the departmental head, okay, or departmental team member. You can directly clarify that. So it reduced delay and reduced miscommunication, increased visibility and collaboration credibility. So, what are the practical ways to build these connections? Participate actively in cross team meetings or task forces. Communicate with your cross functional members. Communicate with your cross functional colleagues. Know that, though, know personally or know professionally, know those interdepartmental heads, the team managers or whomsoever, and offer help or insights on shared challenges and follow up after collaborations to maintain the relationship. So, example is I'm working on a related issue and thought your team's perspective would really help. So, can we have communicate for 15 minutes? Can you clarify on this matter? Can I give my suggestion on this matter? So, in any of these way, you can have a natural and a concise communication with the interdepartmental colleagues or their senior, their heads. So how this positions you professionally, you become a connector, okay, and not just an executor. And leaders see you as someone who understands the bigger picture. That is, you're ready to collaborate with other cross-functional departments as well. You're ready to collaborate with other project heads as well. You're ready to collaborate with other processes in your organization as well. That's how no they see you. So colleagues naturally approach you when coordination is needed. So resourceful professionals, they don't wait for problems to escalate because they already know who to approach and how to collaborate when challenges arise. So finally, third expert, we have still have many more, but since time is very short, I will stop here. We will discuss this point and stop. Then we will continue. No, maybe if next session is possible, I'll continue next time. Okay. So first, turn expertise into knowledge sharing. You are expert in something, you have that skill set, no, so turn it into knowledge sharing, but don't let out the secret. You may be secretly performing to complete the task in some other way. For example, you may be using AI for drafting some excellent official letters or something. So don't give away the secret, no, don't let anyone know how you're working smart. That secret, let it be with yours. But other expertise, no other skill set, no, you can share with others. Send a short email highlighting a key insight or a best practice, and post quick tips, frameworks, or lessons learned on internal platforms based on your experience, based on your findings, or whatsoever. Post a 10 to 15-minute mini sessions or walkthroughs. If you're the team leader, if you're leading a team, or if you're under subordinates are working, practice this. So share checklist templates or process improvements. For example, one lesson from our last quarter's project that saved us rework that you can start with, or yeah, three quick things to watch out for vendor negotiations. So these are the tips no you are giving. These are no the expertise the findings no you're sharing with your team members. A simple framework we use to resolve this issue faster. So like these no you can share it with them. So how it helps? Why teaching builds influence? It reinforces your own mastery and confidence. It helps others associate with you for solutions and clarity, and creates a recall value when leadership needs the expertise. How to do it right, how to do it better, keep it practical and relevant. So if there are deliverables, no, it should be an achievable deliverables. Okay, it shouldn't be something no which is couldn't be achieved at all. Okay, it shouldn't be something achievable. Okay, and focus on the application, not theory. It should be practical, practically no, like it should be possible. Okay, and be very concise and outcome oriented. Don't give no elaborated suggestions and everything. And it will be very concise. Let it be very clear and crisp and crystal. and let it be very concise, and let it be an outcome oriented. So when you teach or when you share no with them, even informally, you shift perceptions. Okay. You're no longer just someone who knows the work, but you become someone others learn from, which is very strong marker of a leadership potential. So they will understand you, they will perceive you as a person who is ready to share the knowledge, a knowledge sharing person. Okay. So let's stop here. We have no like few more, but as I said, let's discuss in our next session. Probably no by next session we will be like completing that is all the points which we will be for on this topic will be discussed. So yeah, I'll stay here for 1 or 2 more minutes. You can ask if you want, if you have any doubts, you can ask.
Ma'am, regarding the result-oriented person and no, the task-oriented person, can you elaborate a little bit?
Task oriented person is like you work by yourself. You're not a no like what do you say, no like you work by yourself. You don't need anyone's assistance. Even though you need assistance, no, you will try to figure out by yourself. Okay, so that's a task oriented person. A task oriented persons know most of the times they are not good in communication with their colleagues or with peers. They may be asking, they may be uh, they may be in touch with their superiors or team leaders because they want to complete the task on time, because they need those resources, right? So that they will do, but with their colleagues or with peers, they will not be much communicative. So they recluse themselves, and they like to work individually. So such kind of personality. Clear?
Well, thank
Okay. So any other questions, doubts?
you, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you all for participating. We will meet once again and discuss the remaining factors, how to exceptionally build your personal branding. Okay. So thank you. Yes. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.